Luka Doncic has been one of the league's brightest stars since entering the league as the third overall pick in 2018. Between becoming the youngest league MVP in EuroLeague history, to signing a shoe deal with Jordan Brand during his second season in the NBA, the superstar guard has accomplished a lot during his tenure in the NBA. While most may know him on the court for his Luka magic, few know as much about him off the court, which is the topic of this video. With that, let's dive into this video and explore Doncic's personal life off the court. Lifestyle off the court. Luka, despite being an NBA superstar, lives quite a normal life off the court. In fact, when he's not making jaw-dropping plays or breaking defenders' ankles on the court, Luka's usually playing video games, watching TV, or spending time with his two beloved dogs. He stated that he typically plays between 2 to 3 hours of video games per day, and even has a gaming center set up in his bedroom to do so. His favorite games include FIFA and Overwatch, which he's played since he was young. When Luka isn't gaming, he loves watching Friends, most likely due to the fact that his celebrity crush is one of the main characters. When Luka arrived in the NBA, he publicly stated that he would love to date Jennifer Aniston, who plays Rachel in Friends, despite the obvious age difference. Doncic has 2 dogs, a Pomeranian named Hugo and a white Swiss Shepherd named Gia. He's had his dog since he was a young kid back in Slovenia, so it's clear that they are his pride and joy, as he often shows them off in his social media accounts. Besides doing these things, Doncic spends a lot of time with his girlfriend and mother, who lived with him during his first year in the league. Overall, it's clear that Doncic is just another average guy off the court, with above-average skills on the court. His Jordan endorsement deal. Luka has long admired Michael Jordan and LeBron James, idolizing them both since he was a young kid. Back in 2019, during Doncic's second season in the league, both James and Jordan were pushing hard for Doncic to sign shoe deals with their respective brands, Nike and Jordan. James was pushing for Doncic to become one of the first signees to his newly formed LeBron brand as a part of Nike. However, Nike was not on board with the idea and never ended up offering Luka an opportunity. Eventually, Doncic chose Jordan Brand, as he stated the company's exclusivity with top-tier athletes as being the main reason behind choosing them over several other offers. He signed a 5-year deal worth well over 7 figures, becoming the brand's brightest young star. According to Doncic, the first time he met Michael Jordan, he was so nervous that he forgot to ask him for a picture. Fortunately, that won't be the last time Doncic and Jordan cross paths, as it's almost a certainty that the GOAT will want to re-sign Doncic to a longer deal once his current one's up. As things currently stand, it's quite certain that Doncic will come out with a signature shoe, as many young kids will want to wear his signature kicks on and off the court. His net worth. Luka currently has quite a small net worth in terms of NBA stars. However, he's set for a monster extension following the expiration of his current rookie deal. His current net worth is around $8 million, although his next contract could be worth upwards of $250 million, which would certainly inflate his net worth heavily. Look out for the Mavericks superstar to break the bank and potentially earn a record-setting contract as a result of his superstar play. How he spends his money. Due to Doncic's limited net worth at this point, he certainly hasn't broken the bank with recent purchases. However, this hasn't stopped the Slovenian phenom from purchasing a few nice toys for his collection. Doncic has purchased several cars, including a few Porsches, which are his favorite due to their sleek style and speed. He owns a red Audi A7 that's worth roughly $70,000, and a black Porsche Panamera that ranges between $80,000 and $150,000. On top of that, Doncic also owns an identical electric blue Porsche Panamera ranging around the same price, as well as a red Porsche 911 Turbo with custom black rims. Clearly, he has a thing for international luxury cars, which suits him quite well. Doncic also invested a chunk of change into a luxurious Dallas home that's located near the heart of the city. However, since Doncic prefers the peace and solidarity of nature, the house is situated by a lake where he can look out and enjoy the view. He's close neighbors with Mavericks billionaire owner Mark Cuban, as well as former United States President George W. Bush. Doncic is also rumored to have quite an impressive sneaker collection filled with a variety of shoes, including some of his favorites, Air Jordans. He's also stated that he loves to dress up, so he spends quite a bit of money on clothes and other accessories that he can wear to games and around the city. Clearly, the Slovenian star has some taste in fashion, not something every player can say they have. During the 2020 NBA shutdown, Doncic reportedly spent a large chunk of change on a private jet to fly back to his home country of Slovenia. He also spends a large chunk of money every year on his body and eating, as he's installed a home gym and hired a personal chef for his cooking needs. On top of all of that, Doncic is still quite a charitable person. Back during the onset of the pandemic, he and teammate Dwight Powell donated over $500,000 to healthcare workers in the area to help fight the pandemic. Other than his cars, house, and money on clothes and shoes, the Slovenian superstar lives a pretty quiet life at this point. A majority of any additional purchases can be attributed to video games or TVs. However, he's been careful to save up his money and make his bigger purchases once he secures a mega deal from the team in the future. Mavericks owner Mark Cuban compared Luka's lifestyle to Mavericks Hall of Famer Dirk Nowitzki's, in that both were not heavily invested into purchasing extravagant things off the court and preferred to focus on the game of basketball. The fact that their styles off the court are so similar seems quite fitting, as Luka's play on the court has him well positioned to join Dirk in the Basketball Hall of Fame one day. Who is Luka's girlfriend? Being the face of the franchise, you'd assume that Doncic could have the pick of the litter when it comes to women. However, for this superstar, he already has one from his childhood in Slovenia. Luka's girlfriend's name is Anna Maria Goltesh, and the two met when he was 12 years old. According to Doncic, they've been dating since 2016, and she's his biggest supporter and fan. Although they broke up briefly during the NBA draft, the two have since reconciled, and their relationship is now going as strong as ever. They originally met as young kids as they had a common group of friends, which they still share today. Goltesh, who is 2 years older than Doncic, is an Instagram influencer. Along with that, she also works as a fitness instructor on the side and models lingerie as well. She's reportedly very into fitness and passionate about helping others achieve their goals through it. She and Doncic currently live together in his Dallas home, and the couple shares 2 dogs, Hugo and Gia. They spend a lot of time hanging out in their house, as they're both homebodies who enjoy the company of their dogs and one another. Hopefully the couple can stay together long term, as the two seem very happy with one another. Fun facts! One very interesting fact about Luka that many may not know is that he helped raise over $2 million for a 22-month-old Slovenian boy who had spinal muscular atrophy back in 2019. Doncic even got to meet the little boy prior to a game against the Lakers, as the boy was getting treatment at the local Los Angeles hospital. Despite being a first-generation NBA player, Doncic comes from a family of talented athletes. His mom was a hurdler, while his dad, Sasha Doncic, was a former professional basketball player in the Adriatic League. His godfather is former NBA center Rasho Nesterovic, who's best friends with Luka's dad due to them playing together for a large part of their professional careers. Keeping with the line of former or current NBA players, Doncic's idol and mentor is current Miami Heat point guard Goran Dragic. Nicknamed the Dragon, he and Sasha, Luka's dad, played together in the Adriatic League during Dragic's early playing days. In fact, Luka began playing basketball after being a ball boy for his dad and Goran's team. Clearly, Doncic has some professional basketball roots in his close circle of family and friends, which has almost certainly helped him along his journey to the NBA. According to Luka's mom, he's quite a limited cook in the kitchen. She stated that his ceiling for cooking is making pasta, which happens to be his favorite pre-game meal. Luka usually eats pasta with garlic sauce and olive oil and has been doing that since his playing days in Slovenia. Fortunately, she helps him by making frequent meals, fueling the Mavericks superstar on the court. Doncic chose the number 7 as his jersey number during his playing days because he wanted to honor his favorite European player growing up, Vasilis Spanoulis. However, when he got to the NBA, Mavericks teammate Dwight Powell already had the jersey number 7, so Doncic decided to double up his old number and change his jersey number to 77. Along with his signature jersey number, he also has a large tattoo on his left forearm that he's had since entering the NBA. Doncic has the Latin phrase non desistis, non exieris, which means to never give up, never surrender on there. Along with that phrase, he also has a tiger and his old jersey number from Real Madrid, number 7, tattooed on there, all representing a part of who he is. So which fact did you think was most surprising about Doncic above? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe for more NBA content.